Well, I had a formal speech prepared for a couple of days, but I decided to let my heart speak. And we are in the middle of your state visit to Portugal. It has been really quite a success. I congratulate you, first of all, for coming. You accepted my invitation. Here you are, young and full of future and full of ideas about Europe, about the world, about our bilateral relationship. Then you invited me to go to Czech Republic, and I accepted it yesterday, immediately. So it's formally accepted. I shall be next year in a country that I know, a beautiful country with beautiful people, an important country in the middle of Europe, but very important also for Europe. Third idea I would like to stress is this one. Personal relationship as a relationship between people and countries rely on trust. You are trustable as a country, as a people. We are trustable as a country and as a people. You have improved a lot inside the European Union. We have improved a lot inside, first of all, the European communities and then the European Union. You are an important country with agriculture, industry, trade, with a leading influence in the Visegrad group. I mean a group of middle-sized countries, but with a very important geostrategical situation. And that could be and must be important in building a new Europe. We, on ourselves, have, as you know, ties not just with the European Union and NATO, as you do, but with the Portuguese-speaking community, with Latin America. We were, for centuries, and still are, all over the world, Portuguese communities, Portuguese businessmen, Portuguese trade, Portuguese investment. So we can do a lot, not just bilaterally, but also multilaterally, working together. And you joined, as observers, the Portuguese-speaking community. It was approved in Brasilia 1.5 months ago. And that was so important. It's so important because, of course, we must do much more than we did. And the agreement just signed, it's a very good example of what we can achieve. Speaking of investment, mutual investment, of trade, of our experience, we have improved a lot in agriculture, in industry, in services. We have improved even when thinking of the digital age, as the Web Summit was a very good example. We are improving in the technology, in knowledge, in our universities, in our research centers, in nanotechnology, in airspace, in auto industry, in textile industry. And so we have plenty. Of course, we have some competition in a few of these sectors. But we can cooperate. So trust on one hand, cooperation on the other hand, and hope. And hope. You said yesterday I'm an optimist. It's true. Being a professor and having to, for years and years and years, to give hope and faith to thousands of students. I just could do it because I had it, and I have it. But you do have it also. You say you are pessimistic. I would say you are realistic, which is different. I'm also a realistic optimist, meaning that I know exactly what are the challenges. And there are many all over the world, and there are many in Europe. Just think of the negotiations after the Brexit. Think of the problems of monetary union, economic union, digital union, banking union. Think of the relationship between different countries and the problem of the leadership of the European Union itself. Think of the foreign policy of the European Union, security policy, the borders, relationship with Africa, with Near East and with Middle and Far East. Of course, the relationship with classic ally, United States of America or Canada. Even relationship with Mercosur, where we have a common position. We do think it's useful for Europe to give the steps that are needed to increase our relationship with Mercosur, with Latin America, with Southern America, where we do have very close ties with Brazil. Even in the case of Mozambique, that you know well, and I do know well, we have space of maneuver to work together, speaking of that country or other African countries. So, in a sense, I think that this state visit, the first one after 12 years without any kind of visit, it's a very good restart. Restart. You are an old country in the sense you have old roots. You have fought for your independence, for your freedom, for your democracy, for your place in Europe, in the world. We did the same. Old country, with tradition, with plenty of centuries, but fighting every day for a better economy, a better democracy, more freedom. And we together, we can really achieve. And that relies on persons. You know, politics is not about abstraction. Just some professors, bad professors, think that politics are about abstractions. No, they're about people, common people, and about leaders, and about leadership. So in a sense, it's good that we gave these steps, knowing each other, not just as countries, as people, but as persons. And I'm sure you'll be leaving Portugal, loving Portugal, knowing Portugal much better than you already did as Prime Minister or as leader of the opposition when you just came here a long time ago, and understanding why the Portuguese are ready not just to understand the Czechs, but to build together more cooperation, more trust, and more hope. Thank you very much, Mr. President.